Next, I chose Vancouver, Canada. The threat that climate change brings to Vancouver is sea level rise. It can cause Vancouver to slowly be swallowed by the ocean. But not just losing the beachfront is an issue. Even the smallest rise in sea level can contaminate and can cause damage to water sources and agriculture. It can ruin wildlife habitat and, of course, can increase the intensity of storms, making them stronger and cause more flooding, even on a regular basis. Vancouver is vulnerable for its location. It's right on the ocean with a lot of water all around, and the elevation is between 0 to 50 above sea level. Any change in sea level is felt immediately and intensively. The forecast in terms of environmental change. The forecasts are for global warming to continue melt glaciers and sea ice, and can cause sea level rise by 1 meter by the end of the century. Some scenarios show us it might even be more than 2 meters. According to Environmental Report BC, the sea level has risen an average of 3.7 centimeters in Vancouver between 1910 and 2014. Looking ahead, a report from Natural Resources Canada says sea level to rise 60 to 70 centimeters by 2100. The thing is, we can't know for sure how bad it will be, and as both reports are showing, right now we're exceeding the forecasts. Communities will have to prepare. There is a lot of factors we just can't predict: air pressure, ocean current, and other natural forces. But people that are living by the coast or in low-lying cities like Vancouver should expect regular flooding and harder storms. Some people will have to relocate and leave their home behind. The solutions. Canada as a whole, and Vancouver in specific, is been preparing for sea level to rise for a few years now. It's stated in Canada's 6th National Report on Climate Change. Education is the main key. Training programs for teachers, resources and information center, conferences and trade shows are being held on climate change in generally, about green energy, but also about the risks that are expected and how to deal with that. Vancouver has been preparing for sea level to rise for several years. The majority of its plans have focused on technical aspects, using modeling to simulate storms flooding and mapping which areas of the city will be affected by sea level rise and developing and improving those parts.